Hey cuties, I'm Lanikia and you're watching What Happened on the Soaps. This is Young and the Restless edition. All right, so let's just hop right into it. Today is July the 4th, 2022. And on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to have to give this one a 7. It was solid. Now, I did miss a few episodes last week, the last two episodes because I was traveling. So the whole thing with Victoria and Ashlyn, we all saw that company coming. We knew she was gonna eventually turn on Ashlyn because we saw the way she would change after he left out of the building. I'm very happy that she's coming back, although I'm not here for them. What's probably gonna happen is booting Adam out. I'm not here for that, but we'll see. And then this whole thing about Ashley wanting to get revenge on Victoria, like, sir, you did this to her first. What, you can't take it because she did it back to you, and she did it successfully and quickly. And now you can't take it. It is what it is. So let's just go ahead and get into today's episode of this. Oh, and with Chloe and Chelsea, please move on. Like, why are we sitting here listening to them argue? All right. And speaking of irrelevance, let's talk about Mariah and Tessa. I'm sorry. I know y'all love them, but I feel like they forced this couple on us the same way I feel like other couples that I really don't, too much care about are forced on us. Are forced on us. This is one of these people. To me, what's the relevance of their story is what I'm trying to figure out. And now they're having Tessa having issues with her voice and everything. And I know y'all are trying to keep them with storylines, but to be quite honest, unless something is going on with it, like I feel the same way about Devon and Amanda. Like, they're a couple, Billy and Lily. Some of these couples on here, they're just boring to me, and it feels like y'all. I know y'all have to keep them on here. Their storylines, and Mariah's been on here forever, but I don't care. I don't care about this storyline too much. But let's go ahead and get into it. So Tessa and Mariah are at Crimson Lights. Kyle comes in and he's like, "Oh, we bought tickets or whatever." Me and the wife, we had to pay an arm and through the nose for them, but we would do it because it's for you. And so then they find out that Tessa is having vocal issues and she's gonna have to cancel her tour indefinitely. And Mariah's just like, I'm here to support her. They're gonna talk to Elena to get, to have somebody walk them through because what's going on with her is something that went on with Elena's uncle Jack, and she was very instrumental in him getting his vocals on track and everything. And so then they talk about how he stepped down from as CEO of Jabot and is now over Marchetti. And so then Elena shows up. I'm not gonna hold you on long. Honestly, this is probably a 6, but I like Phyllis, so I gave it a 7. I'm not gonna hold you long on this. And so that was pretty much it with them. So then we see Elena comes. She's trying to catch a flight, but she wants to sit down and talk to them. And she just reassures Tessa that if she goes ahead and takes care of her instrument, she should be okay and be back in working condition. Oh, and they also said they're going to postpone, looking to adopt and everything right now. Let's move on. So then we go to okay. So then we see Jack is at the house and he speaks to Allie, and she does want to accept the internship. I like that they added Allie to this storyline because to me she's more entertaining than some of the people that they've had on here. So I like her storyline. I like that she's getting to know Noah because we see that Noah shows up. So Allie tells Jack, before I get into that, Allie tells Jack, I want to intern or whatever, but I don't want you thinking or the family thinking or other people thinking that I'm just trying to take advantage of being an Abbott, your last name, you feeling guilty about my dad and all that. He says, no, I'm happy to have you here. I don't feel like you're trying to manipulate or trying to get in for any other reasons. You're genuine, and she's just a genuine person, and he loves getting to know her. So then we see Noah comes over. And he said, "Oh, I know you ain't come to see me." So Jack leaves, and he leaves smiling at them because y'all, it's nice to see this budding new romance going on right here, right? And I don't know why I'm interested in this romance that they have going on over some of the other ones. I don't know why, I just am. And so he brings her like this hot and everything. So they listen to this mystery and they pop popcorn and they flirting but don't even know they're flirting. And it's all that, it's all that, and it's cute. It's just a cute little thing. For a minute there, they looked like they were about to kiss, but then they found out who the murderer was, and that tried and kind of interrupted it. But I like seeing this budding romance between an Abbott and a Newman. It's cute. I like it. Let's move on. So then we see Jack. Jack and Kyle meet up, and Phil. Okay, so Jack and Kyle meet up, and he starts telling Kyle what happened between him and Phyllis. He didn't want to, but Kyle said he's worried because he says, I saw the way my mom threw shots at Phyllis. He said it's not lost on me that she's throwing these shots. And then he says, and um he can see that Phyllis is really trying, but she's barely holding it together. So he's worried about, what's going on with that whole thing. And he just hired Diane. Should he not have done it? He's concerned. Alexa, stop. And so Jax says, well, here, I'm going to tell you what happened. But he tries to tell him without telling him, but he tells him anyways. And then Summer is talking to Phyllis. Now, Diana went over to the Grand Phoenix, and Phyllis do need somebody in her. She was like, we all got this state of the art and all this stuff, yoga and fitness and masseurs and all that. We need somebody to come in and use this stuff. So here comes Diane with her yoga mat and stuff, saying, oh, I want to come over and I want to use your facilities and all that. And she was like, the athletic club has better facilities than we have, so why would you be coming over here? And I don't care what y'all say, Diane is an instigator. Diane picks at Phyllis and nobody sees it. It is so annoying to watch it. I'm like, are we looking at the same thing? Like, are we not? Y'all don't see this. Y'all don't see what Diane is doing. So Phyllis is like, Diane, I have the right to reserve to deny services or whatever. Go back over there and use their facilities. And she tried to say like, oh, so you don't want me over here? Oh, what if other people find out that truce really wasn't that much of a truce? And Phyllis has said, are you trying to threaten me? Or whatever, or blackmail me? What you trying to do here? And then Summer come walking her happy butt up, talking about what's going on. So Phyllis, not Phyllis, listen. Phyllis is Phyllis. But you got to control, because she's gonna talk about that. And I have a resurrection treatment for you. It revives you from the dead and all that. You can't do that, because then it seems like you were the one doing it, because Diane is just like, she knows she be getting on your nerves, and she knows she pulls you in or whatever, but she does not do that around other people. She doesn't do it around other people the way Phyllis, like Phyllis, you could outright see it, but Diane is more sneaky with it. And so Phyllis was like, yeah, you can use it or whatever. And Diane was like, well, thank you. Look, you didn't have any openings, and Summer must be my good luck charm, because now you got an opening and I can use it. Just go take your butt back there and get your, go with, what's his name? Arista, whatever his name is. Go get your massage with him or whatever, girl. And so then that's when we see Summer's like, Mom, what was that? What I saw was Diane trying, not rising to your bait, to the bait and all that. I'm like, y'all don't ever see what Diane does to Phyllis. So then Phyllis sits down and Summer's like, I need to know what you did to Jack, and I need to know. And I said, girl, why don't you stay out of your mama and them business? But so Phyllis finally breaks down, and she doesn't give her all the information, but she gives her the gist of it, and everything. And at the end of the day, Summer, see, they don't see Diane, but Diane is coming out because they've been talking that long. And so Diane stops because she overhears them talking about Jack. And Summer says, Jack deserved to be treated better than what you did to him, Mom. And you know what? You're not a real one. I'm like, you can't ever be on your mama's side. Like, everything is always wrong. And just like Phyllis said, oh my gosh, you've bought into Diane having changed and everything too. Yes, she has, Phyllis. So you might as well just go on, suck it up, and please find Phyllis a new man and not let it be Jack, because nobody is on Phyllis' side with this. At this point, she's alone in this. Besides like the Nikki Newmans and Victors and People like those people, they understand. But if it didn't happen to you, then you don't understand. And that's what Phyllis told Summer. She said, you was too young to know the stuff that Diane did. I said, Diane hasn't changed. And look at her over there smiling, happy as heck that Summer told Phyllis that or whatever. I said, look at her. She just happy as heck. And so I don't care what y'all say. About Diane hasn't done anything. Yes, she does do stuff. She just is undercover with it. Where Phyllis is like, I'm gonna come to your doorstep and I'm gonna do it to you face to face or whatever. But Phyllis was wrong if Jack. I mean, using Jack because she did care for him and she didn't have to do it the way that she did it. But Jack, no, you know Phyllis didn't mean it that way. So now Colin's like, I'm so concerned. Is this gonna be a war between our mothers and what's gonna happen with me and Summer? Well, it's not gonna be a war if you get your mama in her place and Phyllis stays in her place, it won't be a war. But nobody sees anything like y'all don't see anything wrong with Diane going over there to the Grand Phoenix. She was wrong for that. She did it on purpose. She was picking at Phyllis, and Phyllis knows it. I don't spend too much time on that. I can't stand them. Let me move right along. Who else was on this soap today, child? I might have wrapped it. Might have wrapped it up and didn't even realize it because it wasn't much. Honestly, it wasn't much. Um, Actually, I did wrap it up, and that was the Young and the Restless today, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you tomorrow for a new episode. Bye.